We're good? Okay. So, if there's any questions, boys, welcome first of all to everyone. If there's any questions, we can get started. But until then, I'll just show you some products which I've been checking on my burner on the side. There's this page over here, AI back shipping. There's actually the same person that was running this earlier. They rebranded. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a good product. Like, there's a lot of potential with this. It's like veteran timepieces. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually cool. What do you guys think? W product? But yeah, it's kind of wild, like how far the marketing has gone nowadays. Which niche? This is like veteran niche. It's like really focused on the US. So I would argue this is actually a good product. Like, he's thinking about the target audience. He's not thinking about the product by itself. Like, it has a lot of emotion tied to it, and yeah, it's like specific to the US. So I'm gonna be honest, this is a good product, but the marketing is like a bit. It's like, again, all comes down to the ethics. So I'm not sure if this is even bad, because we've seen, like, the past year we've seen so much stuff going on with dropshipping, like people selling, slippers to like save their charity or whatever. So that was obviously like big time unethical. Like, that's a red flag. I would never recommend. But then it reached a point where like it looks like this. So let me know what you guys think, if this is actually like, if this is ethical or not. I genuinely wanna like hear what you guys think about this. Welcome everyone. Looks sick, reminds me of the armed forces coins you get. Yeah, I truly think this is a good product. So like, you can see here what they're going for. It's like emotional manipulation, like failing pocket watch business, this sort of vibe. Not ethical? Yep. The problem is, like, we've seen so much worse, so it kind of like makes you question whether this is even ethical or not anymore. You run the Harry Potter one? Yeah, but it's about the marketing. Like, the product is not the problem. It's about the marketing. So, like, genuinely, this is a good product. But yeah, the website is like not the best, by the way. It needs more reviews. That's like important. Not real marketing skills. People are buying because they feel bad. Yeah, I mean, this has become like a big part of dropshipping recently. Like, for the past year, people are just buying, or running products just to deceive others to think that this is actually like a failing business and we should support it. So yeah, I would never like support that sort of marketing. Okay, this is the first time I see this. What even is that? What? Yeah. You see, like, this is my example of saying, what's a 5-figure product? I don't know if this is a good product, boys. I have a question. When I try to find some concept to bring, I cannot see something that works. There's 2 ways, okay? I'll show you. There's a burner method to find ideas, right? So burner method is on the left, versus, I don't like what other people like to call this new method here, but I'm gonna call it the authentic method, okay? So there's 2 ways to find content ideas. Either you go on your account, which is just made to find you content from other dropshippers, or you literally search up like different terms, and you filter like most recent, and then you try to find creators who try to actually make this content recently. So try to find non-dropshippers going viral with authentic content. And then you could take that, idea, whether it's the text, the audio, or even the format. And this applies to every niche, including the book niche. I'm sure there's a lot of ideas there. All right, let's see it. I've seen this before. I know people who printed with this. Is this actually you? Because if you're taking the extra mile to record yourself, then that's a very good sign. Most people, they just stitch. Okay, I see a lot of things going on here. You got 14k views with this, but really low likes. So I would actually like try to change up, make it like simpler, because a lot of things are going on right now. Yeah, nighttime looks better. I would like split test daytime versus nighttime, and then see which one's getting more views, because you want to consider everything, including the lighting. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I would say this is a good product. I'm gonna be honest, okay? If you want to take this one step forward, I would try to look for a better looking variant of this. You guys might be able to send me the link, but it's like a normal bag which you could turn into a sleeping bag for kids. Have you seen that? That's a good example of a wow factor product. So it's just like the target audience is good about it, but the product by itself is mid. You got 70% Turkey. Okay, I mean that's crazy because you have German content, like German language content. Wow. Like I've had a lot of people complain about the same problem, not getting their target audience with this product, or like this audience, not audience, I mean niche, like the football niche. So I'm slowly going to this conclusion that football niche is just not it. Like there's obviously few niches which you don't want to go into, right? For example, anime, in my opinion, is like, unless you have the best accounts in the world, you're gonna most likely attract the wrong audience. How do you restrict views? Yeah, so you need to turn your account into a professional account. You click on, I think it's called restrict by age or something. And then the limit is like 25. So it does a job. Painting niche is good. I feel like it really depends. Like if you were to show me a few pages, I'll tell you which one's good or not. But in short, it's good if you make yourself not look like a dropshipper. Okay? The entire reason, like the whole reason why it worked in the first place was because people were doing the 3-to-1 concept. And I've seen people till this day, they would do these, like they're non-dropshippers by the way, but they would do the same concept. They would show their painting. They say like, please no hate. I've seen literally like 80-year-old painters show their paintings and say, please no hate. And they're going viral every day. So the concept works. Therefore, you can actually sell products in the painting niche. But you actually need to look like a non-dropshipper. I'm testing meme in IG and it restricts these countries. You should try meme in IG. You mean like in the niche growth? Yeah, obviously posting in US time is gonna help you out. I can tell they restricted their views. Look at that. Wow. Oof. What's going on here? It seems like they had like a lot of sales in Q4. And they're like slowing down or what? Let's see their viral content. Yeah, I've seen this. Interesting. The fact that they're slowing down is a bit concerning though. Let me check. Unless they're doing trial reels, which could be good. Yeah, I mean this is what I mean by branded store. This is beautiful. It costs like $70, something like that. I'm trying to see why they're getting less views. I've actually seen this like a long time ago. It's a good one, a good product. Let me see. I see. Yeah, a lot of people tried to like try different niches with a car brace. This obviously has potential, but hmm, not sure why it's not performing as good. I mean, it could be the marketing. You made your first sale with that bag. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's again, it's like the first thing that I look at is the audience of the product. So the good part about this product, for example, is that it's a high quality audience, but the problem is there's not much emotion to it. Like, obviously, it's for like a passionate niche. Don't get me wrong, but when you compare it to something like this or the other product, this one. By the way, this could be marketed for mothers. I don't know if they're doing that. Just for women. Yeah, so I guess you could try this with like different niches. But yeah, it's a bit harder to market, I have to say. Unless you go for this. This is easy. AF. Let me see. Is Airvac still running his product? I think he stopped, right? Oh, he did post recently. Wow. Really low views. Oh, I see why. Because he didn't post in a very long time. He could have just sold his product maybe, or like store. But yeah, that's like the reality of the game, right? You need to be very consistent, like regardless of the product. They're doing ads. Yeah, let's talk about ads, shall we? So I'm starting to see more organic guys move into ads, and I truly think that's the way to go. It's like a 50-50 approach. So you find a product which is, that's why I said try to find a product which can go 6, 7, 8 figures and do well with organic, and then use these organic videos to pump ads. That way you can scale them to the moon. But the problem is IP. This is the number one thing which I see most products tied to. Like, I've seen a lot of products which are considered the normal, like, organic dropshipping winner, but they're oftentimes just tied to a specific passionate niche, like the Harry Potter or literally anything that has to do with an IP. Let's check this. Yeah, this is interesting, but is this like a new prototype? Because I feel like this idea has been around for a while, right? I have to say, this is a cool product. If it actually works. Now, he's obviously selling this to people who own cars, so his target audience is qualified to purchase. But yeah, I would run this in foreign languages. I wouldn't run this in English, I'm gonna be honest. Unless you have like a very primed US account. I would try this in German, Spanish maybe. Yeah, it has a wow factor, it's going viral. Let me see, how much does he sell? Oof, wow. Yeah, this is more of a high ticket product. I'm doing the math right now. 300 USD. Yeah, that's a sick product, I have to say. If I got a. Yes, you should. I mean, you are in the German market, right? Bro, of course you should run it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, right? The product you showed me initially, like, the niche is a problem again. Like, this is your first product compared to this, right? This one has higher margins of profit, so you can actually maybe eventually sell it through paid ads, perhaps. But for now, obviously, do organic. I don't know if this weighs a lot. Is this like really heavy? But yeah, the target audience, like this is football niche. This is like for people who own cars, and it actually solves a problem. But then you could actually niche it down to your specific market. So 100%. And then you have someone to copy, right? Like he laid down the road for you. So you just need to create better content. But yeah, I have to say this is more of an advanced product. It's a good product. But then you can change how to market it. Like right now you could market it for, for rain, and then later you could market it for dust. Like people need to cover their cars from dust as well, right? So it's literally about how you market it. And then you can see here, like, you need to understand the product better. Anti-theft. So that's one way to market it as well. Anti-scratch. So for expensive cars, you need some copywriting for this to sell. I'll just tell you that. Like this is definitely a paid ads product. Like it's eligible for that because it solves a problem. You just need to like actually put some effort into copywriting. But yeah, like this is your competition, guys. Everyone's doing 3 to 1 for a product which doesn't even require 3 to 1. Haven't we seen this page the other day? I think we saw his like smaller page. Yeah, we saw like his 3.5k following page. And I said like he had so many variants, so it's pretty good. Is he still posting? Yeah, they're just following like old proven concepts. The cup was working, so they're running this. You see many product rip content. Yeah, that's a big problem right now, bro. Like, unfortunately, a lot of your favorite gurus, they're teaching others to just rip content and post it on Facebook and IG. But I've actually been hearing more and more that IG is getting more strict with it. They're like shadow banning content. So I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a sustainable solution, right? Like you obviously might want to do it for now, but not for the long run. So, and they take it as like a genuine method to, operate everything. I don't support that. I truly think you need to learn the skills so that you can actually have influence over your own income. You know what I mean? So, and I want to like tell you, so this content over here, I'm going to be honest, this is the first time he actually like recorded it really nicely. I've seen his other content. It wasn't that nice. And he still managed to pull like 2 million likes on a post. Like here. Like I'm not gonna lie. I've seen way better content than this. But still, just for the fact that he's, trying something new, he's going outdoors, he's not recording indoors with like LED lights in the back. It paid off, right? Now you can see what he's doing. He's like blurring the Disney in the back. He's like, being smarter right now with how he does it, which is a good thing. Yeah, he went viral here without the Disney logo, so that's a good sign. He could have just said like inspired. Oh, he did put the logo here. Yeah, he blurred it. Yeah, so Adrian, like based off your products, I would pick this. I'll tell you why. Okay, because if you were to run this is easier, but this will actually teach you more. Like you will learn how to copyright properly, how to brand, because you cannot sell this product if you don't have a proper website. So initially I would start off by either, thing is you cannot really test order this, it's really expensive. Is there like any add-ons? Yeah, like worst case scenario you might have to test order this to see whether he's actually making sales. But yeah, I truly think using AI to create the hook is better than stitching. So if you can create content with AI, perfect. Do it for the like first 6 seconds and then couple it with like you showing the product. I think that's a perfect way to get started. And this is like one area which a lot of people lack, which is AI. If you know how to create good content with AI, you're gonna actually like stand out and just outcompete everyone. Because like everyone's doing the usual way of marketing. Like instead of doing this, it's very ghetto. Okay, it's not even a circle. You could actually create this with AI. So yeah, if someone is really good at AI, he would definitely do this. Even the background is not good, the lighting. This is good in comparison to that one. What was it called? They're still running this product. This is a perfect example of someone who's using AI to create content. So they've been doing this on Q4, and I don't think anyone else actually pulled this product, like made it a winner, like they did. So if you want to take the route of stitching, then you may as well do it like this guy, because what he's doing is he's like recreating stitched up content and then using AI to like turn it into original content. Like this is actually next level. So yeah, this is what I mean by trying to widen your skills into AI. And this is one thing we're working on right now, because it actually gives you one extra field or like power over others, is to test a product before you actually have it. So these exact same shots at the end, I'm sure he did, like he can do them without the product, because the product is very simple. Let's see if he went viral recently. But yeah, I can tell you guys for a fact, you don't need to go viral to convert. Like I was getting 1k days plus without even going viral. I was just posting like 10 times a day. So they're posting, let me see, 50 minutes ago, 4 hours ago, 22. They're posting a lot. Very good sign. That's their website. Wow, they rebranded. I like that. So their competition, they only have like, they have the golden and the silver, but they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different variants, which is a proof that they converted, because they took it to custom. Yeah, this is a very clean store. Yep. So that's a winning store right there. Yeah, AI prompting is really important. You just need to like, I don't know, it's like trial and error. It will require a lot of patience, and I'm sure they use like Higgsfield. I think it's like this. But the trick is to like have the first image and the final image. So yeah, these are like all screenshots. They're just turning them into random stuff. But yeah, this is like tens of hours of prompting. So it's very impressive. Yeah, VO3 probably. They even tried this. I've seen a lot of people doing this with the creators. But this looks fake, right? Like this looks less fake in my opinion than that one. So it's probably better. Alright boys, any final questions? It was a W call today. Hopefully this was helpful. It was quite fun as well, because I never get to actually speak about these things in my usual videos. So we actually get to, do product research. Yeah, I recorded this, but literally half of it, I'm gonna hope that only a small part of it was not recorded. Yeah, today was a lot of sauce. Thank you guys for being here today. Yeah, I'm gonna see you, I guess, next Sunday. And next time I'll probably prepare some products. I want to show you like more examples like this to get inspiration from, right? Like they're literally turning a mediocre product into a winner because of their AI marketing. So there's a lot of potential. All right, boys, big W. Thank you for watching, for joining today, and for the good talk. Wish you guys a good rest of your Sunday night. I'll see you guys next Sunday, okay? Have a great one. We'll see you. Peace, peace.